Hey pilots, welcome to another exciting episode of War Robots Domination, a series of helpful gameplay tutorials designed to help highlight the tactics and strategies that I use to help tip the scales in my favorite game, War Robots. Each episode will feature a handful of battles along with helpful commentary that'll provide insight as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I'm your host, Gotchure Beacons, and I've been playing this awesome game for a few years now, and I've learned a few tricks along the way that I'd love to share with y'all. You'll notice that although my hangar is fairly basic and at lower levels, I've been able to climb it up to Expert League. So I believe that you'll find my tactics will help you do more with less, which can be very helpful with today's economy in the game. I should also mention that this is my second account, so don't let my career profile stats fool you. This is actually my baby account. But it sends a great message to pilots who feel they need to chase the current meta in order to be competitive in battle. Because you don't. Wise gameplay can usually overcome any fancy gimmick. A death button is a great example. It can still melt just about any build, and its heritage stems all the way back to nearly the beginning of the game. It's all about knowing when to use it and how to use it. So, without further ado, I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episodes while I walk you through my gameplay tactics and share with you my mindset in battle. I hope you find it entertaining, helpful, and fun to watch. I think you will. Let's start by taking a look at my hangar. We got Frick and Frack, my Death Button Raven, and my Russian Death Button Raven. And then we got the General, my beautiful Trident Fury. And then we got Reaper, my Avenger Bulwark. And we got Buzzkill, my Spark Scourge Mender. The bots are level 6, the weapons are all level 9. I'm currently an Expert 2. I'm going to call this battle Pick Your Battles Wisely, and I'll definitely explain why, guys. And join my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, November. It's got a great sound to it. I'll put a link to their website on my description for this episode here. So, it's Shenzhen. I always take my general off to either right or left, depending on the rest of my mates and where they're going. I don't like to have everyone go to one side. Usually go 3 go right, 3 go left. In solo, it's just a matter of whatever you need to do. So, I got looks like a Leo back here or something like that, and there's another little Camille back here, and I'm going to basically take the general. I am not going to cap that beacon. It looks like all of my other guys went to the other side, but what I can do right now is I can pick my battles wisely. I'm not going to go out and get mech'd out early. They're going to beat me eventually, but what I'm going to do right now is I've got 2 of the Reds focused on me, which means I've got 5 other mates going somewhere else, probably getting a power play on them. So what I've done is I've picked a good battle there. Not one I can necessarily win, but one that will actually allow my team to have an advantage over the Reds. So there you go. And now we've got a little skirmish going on over here. Me and this other guy who's probably down on health, and me. This is Frick. He is my Death Button Raven, and I'm going to try to help that guy. We didn't do much, but we took one guy out, maybe another. Frack is my Russian Death Button. I'm going to go back over to that back beacon over there and see if we can finally liberate it. This battle, or this game, is all about picking your battles wisely. Going into situations where you will be able to end up by giving your team an advantage. Sometimes it means you're capping a beacon. Sometimes that means you're going up against an opponent that you know you can take, but that's what you do. You pick your battles wisely. Go into situations where you will have success. I knew that this guy had one of those corrosion weapons. They're really not that formidable. I learned that actually on a skirmish a few weeks back with a wasp on the Spectre, and it didn't do so good, so I knew I could take this guy. So because I figured that out, I learned the situation, I picked that battle. I knew I could take this guy. Now, my team is up 4 beacons to 1. We may not hold it, but all my little decisions here and there, and that's what this game is all about, making choices. It's about making sure you're in a good spot. I knew that if I had to jump out of the way, I could. Again, it's just about having, good battle savvy. I'm not the greatest brawler. I'll be the first one to tell you that. I'm not great. I have little squishy bots, lightweight weapons, and I'm still usually do pretty good in battle. And it's not because I'm a great brawler. I just make good decisions here and there that help myself along and help me do a little bit better. Depending on who I am facing and the situation, I just learned how to pick my battles wisely. I knew I could take that guy on with a little buzzkill here. I could probably take that guy on when I need to, but right now I got to get a beacon first. And I got another mate here too that's going to be helping out. So Buzzkill, he buzzes and he kills you. And he's a tough little son of a gun. And so I basically bide my time, look for opponents that I can help support my team. I wish that guy would get out of the way. He's blocking my shot. So that's okay. We're going to take that guy. Boom, you're done. And I'm going to go after this guy. And I know that I have some help there. We're all going to go after that guy and melt that guy down. And one after another, we're going to slowly melt these guys down. So again, just by picking my battles wisely, deciding who I want to go against and who I want to avoid. We got some guy that's creeping over in my direction. I don't know what he is, but you know, he's thinking he can take me on, and it's probably going to be a stealth. Oh yeah, this guy here, I can't do much with him. He's under stealth, and that's okay. But now I know what he is, and that's a battle I can win. So I'm going to go back over there, and I might not be able to take him out immediately, but I'm not afraid of that guy. Not now. Not now that I know what he's got. Reaper here. Bring it on, brother. Do what you want to do. I'm going to go after the beacon because that's really all I care about. I'll make this guy dance around a little bit, but I can already tell by the beacon meter here that we're going to win this one. I'll go over here, let someone take a shot at me. It really won't matter. That's a nice green banner, and I'll always take one of those. So, hey, guys, when you're out there, make sure you pick your battles wisely. Go after situations that you can come away with an advantage on, and there you go. Let's take a look at the pilots on both sides. We got, looks like experts and masters on both sides. I was able to get pretty good damage at the top there. You know what? That doesn't really matter all that much. I just knew that throughout the battle, I was making decisions, making choices, putting myself in situations where I was going to either be helping the team or be successful in the little situation I was putting myself in. So there you go, guys. Pick your battles wisely. If you see your name here, thanks for the game. It was a whole lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace out, guys. I'm going to call this battle Shreddin In Shenzhen. It's a lot of fun. Stick around, guys. Good battle here. I enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their song, Woodish. It's got a great sound, one of my favorites. So, this is Shenzhen. It's a big city map. You know, you can kind of divide and conquer on this one if you split it up right. 3 go right, 3 go left. We had 2 people go right here, me and the little pursuer. He helped that guy get taken out, and he continued on down. Now, when you're playing with the solos, everyone's on their own game, you know, and everyone has their own style. That little pursuer marched right on down to their spawn point and is giving them fits in the back. I'm sure he isn't going to last very long, but you know what? He is doing something. He's causing a distraction. He's causing disruption over there in the ranks. He made them having to do things. He probably took one guy out with him or took a big chunk out. So he definitely wasn't wasting his time. When you're doing a full squad, though, you want to be really more mindful about that and be a little more conservative, but that's okay. We had that going for quite some time. Now I'm going to come over here and see if I can support this area. My guy's getting ready to get picked out, and if I didn't hop in there, then that would have left this beacon unguarded, uncontested, and they probably would have run right in and grabbed it. You know, it doesn't matter whether you're in a solo or if you're in a squad. The concept is 3 and hold, so always make sure you're trying to do that, right? So I am going ahead and I'm hopping in Mender. Frick didn't do so good. He did something, but he didn't do a lot. Now, what I realized I was doing was kind of fighting by myself. It's good to try to get packed up if you can or paired up with someone. I got Buzzkill here. He buzzes and he kills you. He's also a tough little son of a gun. And I also know something else. He's really good with his height. He's a little small, but don't let that fool you. He'll gonna school you. But guess what? The height of his allows him to hide behind some of these structures. Doesn't always work when you face a splash weapon though. But look at this. We got a good deal here. This guy, he can splash me up, but I've got my and I took that little sliver bot out, and then we can go ahead and liberate this one, and me and there you go, a Reaper right there. A Reaper, I call him a Reaper. You know, it's a bulwark. But he's taking that guy on. We're still up 3-2 in beacons. We've had a pretty good go of it, although it's been a balanced battle as far as who's playing what. We have just been taking them on. We've been shredding in Shenzhen, for sure. And I probably shouldn't have stood right there because I knew that guy was going to spawn right in front of me, and that wasn't very wise. But that's okay. You know what? We're having a pretty solid battle, a pretty solid performance. And you know what? You kind of just have to keep moving back and forth, helping to keep things blue, and that's all you got to do. And there's a nice green banner here. Let's take a look at the pilots on both sides to see if we had kind of an even balanced match, and we did. This is a balanced battle, pretty even on both sides as far as the damage amount, the amount of kills, definitely the ranks and the levels of the pilots on both sides. I think you're gonna find them all are gonna be at expert 2 and masters, back and forth, and that's it. And I've been really happy with matchmaking lately. They're doing a really good job of keeping evenly matched on both sides. So there you go, guys. It was a good even battle. We just had them going, and there you go. Hey, if you see your name, thanks for the game. It was a whole lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed watching it, guys, and hope you have fun shredding out there. Peace out. Okay, guys, this is this week's Skirmish hanger. It looks like we got a Falcon, a Hades, a Blitz, a Mercury, and a Avenger Bulwark. Hey, Reaper, you're on my team. Nice. Okay, I'm going to call this episode Blaze of Glory, and oh my gosh, is it ever. Stick around for a good battle, guys. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song War. Really good for this one. Man, so this is this week's Skirmish, and definitely different than last week. Last week you were playing with weapons that were already pre-mounted on those special bots. This one is all about all sorts of weaponry. Man, I haven't seen so many weapons in the field in one time in I don't know how long. So this one I think is called Blitz, and he's shooting these things that you're getting off the new event. They look like they're probably like an ember, like a light ember. Which means they probably have a 350 meter or something like that, similar to a bit. Now that one, I had to learn. I didn't even realize what that was. So that is a built-in weapon that your Blitz has. And there's some other kind of thing at the bottom, something about energy. I really don't even know how that one works. I'm really new at this. And again, that's the fun thing about Skirmish, is you're going to be using bots that you don't know how to use. You're using weapons that you're going to kind of learn their range and all. So somehow that thing does something with your energy. I really don't know. I'm just pushing it willy-nilly. Who cares? Because you know what? At the end of the day, if you use just kind of wise tactics for a first-person shooter, you'll do fine. Obviously find cover, get close to it when your weapons are reloading that. When you learn about a new ability, make sure you take advantage of it when you can. This looks like we are on team deathmatch. So it's just basically kill or be killed kind of a thing. So basically, when you're playing something like that, you're trying to stay alive and you're trying to kill more of them than they're killing of you. And that's kind of what you're doing. So I kind of get the idea behind this one. I got 4 lightweight embers. That guy just got taken out. I'm going to hop into Falcon. These are Calamities. Calamity is like a heavy scourge. So I got 3 heavy scourges and a Falcon. I know how the Falcon works. With fangs out, or whatever they call it, he's got much higher durability, but then you're only shooting 1 weapon. With fangs out, like this one, I can shoot 3 at once, and I have a jump if I want to use it. But you got to be careful. You really need to have to jump. You don't have to. There is no and by the way, when your fangs are out, your durability goes way down. So make sure that you're putting in a final blow, because as soon as your fangs go up, everyone can start picking you off and you're gonna die real easy like. So you really have to time when you want to use that fangs out ability, because you are really a sitting duck if you're gonna get hit by several people. Like, I'm gonna go and take this guy out, but watch how fast I get dropped because my fangs are out. So really, you're very, very weak when you have fangs out. So there you go. So now I'm gonna call it Reaper, because we all know this guy, he ain't afraid of nothing. He don't run from nothing. So this is a Avenger Bulwark. I know this is 500 meters on that. You've got the dual shield, the Aegis shield, which is what I have going now, and then the physical shield. When you see that little shield icon there, right now I'm running with my physical shield. If I were to push that, I'd be pushing the Aegis shield, which is kind of like an Ansel shield, but right now when I'm not using it, it's recharging to its full capacity, and you see its little health meter at the top there next to my health meter. Now I'm pushing the Aegis. Now if anything it hits it, it's gonna kind of go down. and all I gotta do is hit the solid shield, and now it's gonna recharge again. So that's how you use it back and forth. You wanna learn how to toggle really well. Now, use the Aegis shield when you're getting kinetic weaponry shot at you like this guy. And then if anyone's got a scourge, like if a falcon was shooting at me, I want to drop the Aegis shield and use my physical shield, because the physical shield is kind of impervious to these scourge weapons. So go ahead and shoot me all you want. Waste your ammunition on me when they got the physical shield. So learn how to toggle back and forth with your Aegis and your physical shield and make good use of that. And remember, your Aegis shield is not recharging while it's up. So always drop it when you don't need it. And if you feel some spray coming at you, quickly put it up. And that's the smart way of doing the Aegis, back and forth with the Aegis and physical. So Reaper's having fun because he knows how to, I know how to play him, and I know his limitations. Look at this. I made a fan. This guy's got my number. You know, when you kill too many people, you're gonna make a fan. And fans, they don't give up. They really want to come over and say hi and thank you for the damage you caused them. Oh, you got your wish. There you go, buddy. Hey, there you go. That was this week's Skirmish. Hope you get a chance to go out and play it. This was my first run, so I'm pretty rusty on this. This is another thing I like about Skirmish. Watch this. Here I am in third place. Look who's in fourth place. Level 21. Awesome. And then he's beating out an expert too. And then you got a silver at the bottom. Let's look at the other side. You got a master at the top. You got another master below him. Then you got a guy in level 29. There's a expert 2. You got a silver. And look at this. You got a bronze. How awesome is that? If you see your name, thanks for the game. I'm so glad everyone was able to play and participate. Peace out, guys. Well, friends, that just about wraps it up for another episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and were able to take something you learned and use it in battle. I add content to my YouTube channel almost daily, so please stop by when you're able and check out the fresh new material. Or just click on an old episode and maybe catch another tip that'll help you up your game. If you like what you see, please tap on the red subscription button and then tap the bell to be notified when new episodes are released. It would also be helpful if you could make a comment about the video, whether it's an example of how the episode helped you, or maybe additional advice to help elaborate on the tactics I shared, or even constructive comments that'll help clarify something I might have missed. It's all good and greatly appreciated. Finally, this game is full of challenges and can create frustration for some who are simply trying to have fun with this awesome game. My goal is to provide you all with helpful information and help reduce the frustration and increase the fun. So, if you feel these videos are helping you, please share them with a friend, someone who you think might benefit from them. Well, that's about it for today, guys. As always, keep them blue out there, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. Make sure you're having fun, though, because if you're not, you're doing it wrong. I love you all for your support. Play well. Peace out.